Good morning, everybody. Ooh, already have an extra watcher. Welcome to the stream. So we are continuing our location scouting. I have done a few things over the weekend when I was just doing all the boring parts of doing all the research and all that stuff to see actually where I need to go and what needs to be found. So I basically finished out Morgantown, which means I'm basically finished with the forest on getting everything in there. I am missing a couple things. There is an event in Morgantown that I have to do in order for me to actually complete everything in Morgantown. And then there's an item that's supposed to drop off of creatures during an event in Flatwoods, but I've done it a couple times now, and I've yet to find the actual item to drop. So I think I'm just going to move on to the Toxic Valley. Now, there is one location, there actually technically only one location. Basically, two locations I have not visited in the Toxic Valley. For the most part, I actually have most of the locations figured out there, but we're still going to get it figured out. So I haven't been here, and that's actually the only location in the Toxic Valley I haven't been to, um, because I have been to Site Bravo, um, though I haven't. Please shut up. Um, yeah, just getting as far away from it as possible. Uh, so I haven't actually. I haven't actually launched a missile from Site Bravo. I've officially launched a missile through Site Alpha, and I went through Site Charlie, even though it doesn't actually have it marked here on the map. But I have gone through Site Charlie. That's when I realized that I didn't understand the code system, and I had to go back. And by the time I went back, I only had enough of the codes to do Site Alpha. But yeah, most of this stuff I've actually visited. Now I am missing a lot of stuff in a lot of the locations here. Um, uh, that I'll end up having to go through and try to find. But for the most part, um, we will end up getting that done. And there is a possibility I might end up doing an event while I'm around this area too. But we are going to go here. Let's actually see where I am in my gear. Oh yeah, that's what I was doing last. I probably should grab some corn while I'm here too. I had found a T-51 piece that I didn't have. Now it's not going to actually complete a set, but or it's not actually going to be a final piece, but it does put another piece on the armor. So I gotta figure out which one of these. I really wish I could rename these. What happens if I inspect it? Just says nothing. Alright, well, let's pull this one out. Put this over here right now. And then apparel. And hopefully I can get this in the first couple. Nope. I will say that me making a spreadsheet of which of these armor pieces I have and which one I don't made it a lot easier. That's the reason why I just have the random one piece in my inventory. this is going to be forever. Of course. Of course, of course. I will say, off the top here, I am really appreciative of the new subscribers I've gotten recently. Since I started streaming Fallout 76, it's really appreciative. I do thank you all. If you are watching for the first time and you do like what you're seeing and you like to see more, go ahead and hit that like button, and then subscribe. That way you can get some notifications that I am when I do stream. I will eventually start streaming other games, such as I'll go back to streaming Minecraft or releasing videos of Minecraft. I actually recorded a video a couple weeks ago for Minecraft. I haven't edited it. It's one of the reasons why I'm actually streaming this game and not actually editing it, because you'd be surprised. Editing a video takes a lot of effort. Let's see now. Alright, we can get rid of this. And then, let's go ahead and make some corn soup. Let's make sure I have a proper perk. I'm pretty sure I do. I do, yeah. And then, gather up some stuff. But I am happy about finishing the forest, just because of the fact that it's a lot of locations. Now, when you look at the other locations in the other places, there's a lot more locations than some of the other places. But at least the forest is done. Let us first check to see how much water we actually have. I don't have enough for... Alright. Quick and easy daily. So, I didn't actually check how much corn do I have. 13. I need 26 pieces of water. Yeah, so if you're ever wondering why I don't stream on Sundays or Mondays, it's mainly because I have I do tabletop games such as D&D, and I play on those days. So I gathered an extra water I didn't need, or I had an extra water. I think I'm actually going to go out and grab one more water, just so I can just have enough water, or just not have any dirty water. But yeah, so actually on Mondays I run games for Pathfinder 2nd Edition, and so that's the primary reason why I don't. I have to study scenarios, and then that doesn't make sense. I should have more boiled water than that. Alright. Somewhere my math was wrong, but... So I had 27. And then 28. Oh, maybe that is right. No. It's not. I don't know where my math went wrong there, but apparently I was wrong somewhere. Aid. Alright. Alright. So. We're going to head out to Clancy. And then head over to the golf course. The mini golf course, I think it is. Did I have something extra in my inventory that I didn't get rid of? I seem to be heavier weight than normal. I mean, I guess I could have got rid of ammo. Oh well. I will probably move my camp, not my camp, but my tents over here at some location. Let's go ahead and pull up locations. Let's go down to Toxic Valley. It's funny to think I've actually completed all of the actual locations. Like, I've been to every single location here. So it means that when I actually came through here, I was pretty exact on actually visiting things. So this is the actual course. Frogs everywhere. Hey there, frog. Hey there, frog. A lot of lag spikes going on today. It didn't seem like there was... I feel like I'm randomly missing something right here. Just like that. Maybe a comedian or something. Aren't any really notes in this area. Guess we'll continue over to the golf course. Oh, Hemlock Hose. That's what this is called. As the sign says. Let's go ahead and pop out the chat. Just in case somebody does show up and say, hi. I can go, hi back. Put you over here. this smaller. Perfect. Got an enraged something on here. Discover locations within the Toxic Valley. Was that a weekly I had or something? I don't know how I'm going to discover any more locations. I basically discovered all of... Ooh. Well, I will go over and look at the vertibird. That's for sure. Right. Hemlock Hole's cook is not a hostile. Unless it's a Galleria situation like in Fallout 4. What a way to die at the mini golf course. Recipe? I don't know that one. Very rarely do I ever find a recipe I don't know. Not to say that I know them all, but I do know a good portion of them. Take the ladle. That looks pretty nasty. Okay. Is there anything around this area? Oh, hey, another crafting, and it's level 31 too. I'll go deal with that as soon as I actually clear this out. Because it's a Shelly cast or whatever. I don't know how I missed that. Fish head, roly-poly fish heads. Somebody was playing Hangman. Guess that's one way to pass the time. Ooh, golf balls. That's a random place to hide a, you know, if these things didn't have a glow on them, I think I'd never actually find that.
Some days I wish I'd never inherited Hemlock Holes. Who names a golf course after a poison? My father. That's who. And to top it all off, we're stuck out here in the ass end of the country. I, bought one of those fancy Mr. Handy chefs. Maybe some community cookouts will drum up more business.
One thing I've noticed, a lot of ungrateful people in this world. I mean, he should have just sold the business if he didn't want it. Pretty sure somebody in the area would have bought it. Though, if you read the whole Grafton stuff, This place wasn't doing so well. Nothing was doing well in this area, actually. I want the golf ball. The visor. Definitely getting a lot of golf clubs out of this. Let's go talk to the Mr. Handy over here. And then we'll go kill the Shelligast and the Grafton monster.
Welcome to our weekend cookout. At least I think it's the weekend. I seem to be having trouble with my internal calendar. Here at Hemlock Holmes Golf Club, we want to provide
It's a
family
daily.
experience. So we're holding a community cookout for all the nearby families.
Well,
It just really rusts my actuators that I don't have any meat to grill. Could you get me some Brad Stag meat? If you could also find Yowgwai and Deathlord, I'll be able to make some exotic steaks.
good. It already knows I'm not adding. I'm not adding dailies to my quest list. Perfect. And I'll probably do a single stream where I actually just go through and try to complete all the dailies. As of right now, not really in the mood to. Alright, so let's go ahead and pull this weapon out. So I can have some fun killing the Grafton beast. Then there was a Shelly snag over by that way. Nothing really exciting on him though. So I can check that over there. Do I literally have to check every single golf course here? Fish heads, fish heads. Okay, military guy. Anything of value in here? It is so disoriented when you jump into one of these buildings that are sideways. Alright. So let's go towards the vehicles this way and there. There's generally stuff in those camps. Ooh. Don't mind if I do. That's the second one they put in this area. Why? Random cannonball. Missiles. A lot of this stuff I shouldn't pick up because I'm just going to drop it anyway. I do have questions about finding pipe rifles in this area. Because from my understanding, pipe rifles are created just because of the fact that it is a what the. So I switched out my mice to a different mouse, and it's temperamental. So the 50 cal, yes. The notes, yes. Random recipe, yes. Water filter, I don't care because I already have it. Alright. That was literally everything in there. And it makes sense, it's more of a daily location than anything. Now, we go over to the maintenance. And we'll basically clear everything out of there with the quest. And then go on to the next one. Golf club. Since I'm overweight, I'll probably try to make my way over to the train station. Just want to check to see what's in here, if anything. They'll hide stuff in here every now and then. There's a tick. My VATS aim is severely off today. Oh, that's a lag spike. Game couldn't handle. Oh. Completely forgot about this. Here. In here. Claim the workshop. I do have to do a test at some point. I want to see if I set up a workshop here, log out, and then come back, will I be able to keep it? There was a good aim. I'm assuming there's not a lot here, just because it's a workshop, and most of the time they don't put a lot of stuff in workshops. Though there is one workshop that has the Wade Airport has 2 power armor. Ooh, crystals. That kind of hurt more than I wanted it to. The only funny thing about that is I don't think acid is overly important as a material to gather. It's actually a very common material. Is there anything here in Hemlock maintenance? No, there's nothing here. Alright, let's highlight these as stuff that's been visited. So, I know I haven't explored this all the way, so we'll just head over to the to Wavy Willards. Or actually I'm pretty far north of, yeah, we'll just head over to Wavy Willards. And then here in about 30 minutes I'm actually going to eat lunch, and then I'll come back and we'll finish the research or the searching out. What's this? Kind of just appeared.
This is the warden of Eastern Regional Penitentiary. Our last prisoner count came up woefully short. Obviously, there's been a mass breakout. This is the warden of Eastern Regional Penitentiary. Our last prisoner count came up woefully short. Obviously, there's been a mass breakout. I'm authorizing prison marshals to seek out escaped prisoners. Due to overcrowding and the logistics of caring for live prisoners, immediate use of lethal force is authorized. There seems to be an issue with the marshal's visual recognition system. No time to fix it now. I must stop those escapees.
Alright. Now that's a quest I haven't done yet. I had it once, and then for some unknown reason, well, it's because I logged out and logged back in, I lost it. Now I have an issue with this location. This location is way too similar to Nuka World, like the whole vibe of the place. And so every time I see it, that's my first thought, is that it's just Nuka World. Which really takes out a lot of the fun for the place. I really don't need this gun. I am going to get a lot of ammo here, because this is surrounded by Scorched. But yeah, this, I mean, and I guess they're doing the whole water park thing. To make it not as Nuka World-ish, but still it's just Nuka World. Which is kind of sad, but someone up there. How did they get up there? I went up there now. I feel like I'm missing out on the party because I can't get up there. Alright, we'll search. This. I think, if I remember right from when I was doing the research on things that I've missed, there's a lot of stuff around here that I've missed. So, I can actually go through here like it's a new location. Like, there's a note right there that I would have. Oh no, it's a recipe. Dilbert's delicious. Deer skins. Alright, so I'm gonna head around this way because I'm assuming there's a way up there. Oh, yeah, there's stairs up here. I guess that would be a way up there. Bye. Nobody here but us chickens. Hi. Hi. Who else wants some? Well, that is the water ride, right? It is. Alright, so let's check this location for notes. I don't know why there's baskets here, but sure, why not? I don't know if anybody else has been to an amusement park, but the last thing people do is carry baskets around an amusement park. It just goes to show that instead of creating new new objects for this game, they just using the old objects from Fallout 4. It's kind of one of my main complaints about this game is that they just really did decide they didn't want to use new assets. Like in some of the locations, it's almost like they forced assets. Well, a lot of this stuff feels like they forced assets. Can I get over here without a problem? I can. Like the Mirelurks and stuff like that, really seemed forced. Every time I see a Mirelurk in a location, wait, oh, it's him. Every time I see a Mirelurk in a location, it just feels. Wait, was that? Oh, leather. I needed that, but still. If I ever decide to switch back to leather armor. Actually, leather armor in this game is not that bad. It is good energy resistance, so if you're fighting an enemy with a lot of energy resistance, then it is the better of the armors. Oh, you're the one who's talking. Notes, nope. Notes, nope. Which is kind of the same way in Fallout 4. If you're fighting the the Institute in Fallout 4, it's actually better to wear leather armor. And for some parts, if you're fighting the the Brotherhood at higher levels, where most of them start carrying laser rifles, it's better to wear leather armor. Whereas, can I get up here? Is it possible? Ooh. I can't get anywhere, but I got up here. And I think the same goes for Raider armor. If you're fighting heavy, just like kinetic weapon users, then Raider armor is actually really good. But if you're looking for something that is a little bit more adaptive, then you'd want to go with combat armor or marine armor. Lag spike. Where I think combat armor is better with the 2 primaries, but if you're fighting anything that gives you radiation damage, then it's good to have the marine armor. And when it comes down to something like this is more min-maxing on your character. If you wanted to carry around 40 different armors. A lot of stuff in there. I think I've actually been in here. I should already have a key for this place. There's a guy over on the other side of this because there's a pool right here. I hate the fact that it gives you like that low of a percentage in order to do that, yet so obviously you can obviously hit him. And I'm getting a lot of shotguns out of here. I need to go back to where I was. Getting a little distracted here. I think I've actually been over by this area, so I may have actually found some stuff here. Alright, so I will remember I need to come back to this area, but I'm going to go back to where I was. But I myself I'm a bigger fan of the marine armor because it is a little bit more adaptive to the situation. But though I will say that the marine armor is good because you, at higher levels, you end up fighting a lot of enemies that have rad weapons. Whereas this game, I haven't really seen very many rad weapons running around. And this is quite literally the first time I've actually gone through this area in actual full detail. Though I do think I did a little bit of exploring before. Employees only. Sorry, guy. There's a note. It's a dirty job. should probably take care of that before it gets too bad. Though I am looking for a specific mutation. I can kind of understand why now people all have the jumping mutation, because I didn't mean to do that. Man, is the jumping mutation. Actually, we can scrap all the junk. That'll save some weight on me. But the jumping mutation is just broken. Any notes? Nope. And I'm really not even sure how much how much the jumping mutation actually changes things. But by the way, this right here is not how wave pools work. But they don't have fans at the end of it. But I'm guessing the reason why they have it look like that is that if they did the actual way that a wave pool works, it would it wouldn't make sense. Did I loot this? Yeah, I did. Alright. Though I guess if you called it, if you said it's a wave pool, people would not question it. Again, people are not going to be carrying baskets around an amusement park. Alright, so this would be a great place for them to hide a note. Alright. There you go, guys. So in the lockers there is a bobblehead. Get twice as many caps for an hour. Alright, so go into the store over here. This leaves out. So there's a caged in area over there, which might be a location. Notes? Nope, nope. And then it doesn't look like that is a actual place to explore. Looks like he may have been the only one around here. Yeah, he was the only one around here. I'll go loot him in a minute. First, I gotta go to the bathroom. Why did someone bring a sensor model with him, or module in him? Some of the loot sometimes makes absolutely no sense. Like when you find that suitcase that has blasting caps in it. It's like, why did someone have blasting caps? I found a suitcase on an airplane where the person had blasting caps. Why are you being allowed to take blasting caps on board an airplane? Doesn't make sense. Alright. I'm pretty sure there's a note around here somewhere that I missed because it's just hanging on something. Alright. So this looks like it can't be explored. Oh. I guess that's an interesting idea for a game. Though it would actually be pretty easy, but still. Do these actually work? No. Another reason why I miss Nuka World. Yeah, I said this a couple weeks ago, I think, when I was doing the Tyler Fairgrounds. It would not be that hard for them to change things around and make it so that I hear a handyman. It wouldn't be that hard to make it so that the games work, is because it's already in the coding of Fallout 4. They already know how to do it, I guess I should say. But I don't think they will. Let's see, I spent most of my time up there. Whoa, that didn't kill him? How did that not kill him? I guess I am getting to that point where I'm not gonna have one shot, one kills with the 38. Which probably means I probably should move up to the 45. And then use this. I do wish this could carry more ammo. So I've already searched the bathrooms there. I killed this guy. We just had a switchblade. This is the reason why you don't bring a knife to a gunfight. You never succeed in your goal bringing a knife to a gunfight. Let's see. Anything that looks like a note along here? Does this work? No. Now that would be cool if these worked. So, see, this would add an interesting dynamic to the game if you were to go here and it suddenly gave you like a hint on what you should be doing next. Alright. So the water slide over here. I see you up there. When I came through here before, I just wasn't the most confident on killing stuff. That door's blocked. Can't get in there. Where are the... There should be some Mirelurks here, but there's not. Which has me confused on why there's not any Mirelurks here. I remember going up to the top of that, but I don't remember why. Get up top here. See, there's the handy, there's the Miss Nanny that's looking for Timmy. I don't remember if Timmy's the actual name, but his name is now Timmy. I think I want to try to move around on that. First, let's walk the lazy river. Wow, this lazy river would be amazing. Do you see how deep it is? Oh man, this lazy river would be great. This is coming from someone who's 6'2" in real life, so. I'm not even standing. I would love to be on this lazy river. The problem I have with lazy rivers is if they're generally well, I guess if the water actually came up to here, I guess it wouldn't be that great. It would just be a normal lazy river. But yeah, my problem with lazy rivers is that they're generally like 2 to 3 feet deep. For kids, of course. But they, because they're for kids, it's very... This lazy river is actually poorly made because there should be more than one exit. And I don't know how the tube is supposed to get past that location right there. I guess you're not supposed to ask questions. Oh, no more text from her. There are some containers up there. Did I pass my exit? I did. That's not actually a bridge, it's a decorative thing? That's kind of weird. And a missed opportunity. You can make it decorative and still put a bridge there. Wow, somebody was in the middle of eating a lot of food. Just the fact that that hasn't been blown over by the wind, like this hasn't been blown over by the wind in the 20 years since somebody's been here. Yeah, most of this stuff would be on a corner caught by a fence somewhere in 20 years of air. Alright, so there is... That goes down, which takes you to the path which goes over there. Anything here? I'll go back down there, but I don't want to do that right this moment. Nope. Wow, more requisitions. I have so many of those right now. I think I'm in the mid 30s. I'll turn them in sooner or later. Oh. Hi. Yep. Pretty sure that didn't help that headache that you have. These things are actually in pain if you actually sneak up on them and just actually let them talk. And they can't control their actions. That's the other thing about them. They're not in control of themselves. Nope. I guess that would be the worst part about it, is that they're just not in control of themselves. They have no control whatsoever. So I've already been here, right? Yep. Okay. Nope. Now, I'm actually going to walk this whole thing because I'd not done that yet. Well, they were smoking while we were doing this. So I will go the way that it's supposed to go. Whoa. I'm stuck. Hopefully it's not closed up here and it actually allows you to go through. Alright. Well, I'm seeing a flaw in the design already because this is the way it flows, but there's no way that these things are making it up this water. Unless this is supposed to be a roller coaster. If it's supposed to be a roller coaster, then still there's no way they're making it up here. Unless the motors are on the actual cars themselves. Still, the tracks would be wrong for that type of design. And so, if this was like a... Ooh, that was... I can do it! I guess I can't. If this was like a log ride that you find at amusement parks, that part right there would be like a belt. And then the belt will take you over, and then there would actually be flowing water along here. And the water would flow in one complete motion. And you wouldn't see these rises and drops here. Like it wouldn't just slowly get higher here. Just not how it's properly designed. Alright. Does it look like that container has something interesting about it? It does not, unless there's something on the other side. Which there might be, because it... No, I think it's just a container. Huh. There might be something right there. I think there's a door back there, so... I still have to climb that again, and then I should search back here. Just to see if there's anything back there. Pretty sure there's probably something up there. Guess we'll figure that out. That's an awkward design. This would be a good place to hide a note also. Or a bobblehead. I'm like nailing it with the bobbleheads right now. Generally I don't find that many bobbleheads, but and then this right here, definitely it would not have any tracks. It would just have the flowing water, which would drop down and flow. Did I? Oh no, I haven't been in there yet. And so, I think that's, I'm gonna kind of just go this way. I hear a footprint, that's not my own. How did that not take off its head? I'm calling BS. Why is this in water? That doesn't make sense. Unless it was like someplace else around here. And oh, that person I think is underneath here. Oh. I did not notice that there was a hole right there, and that would explain why there's water down there, I guess. Go grab this. A lot of shotguns around here. Alright. So, we have to go up and across. Did I grab this? No, yeah, I did. Up and across. The benefits of actually being in here once before. Go up here. And across here. I could just jump off the ledge over there, but turn around. And we'll go this way. You have anything? No. You have anything? Hey, kids. I don't think I read that. It's hard to read. I read the hey kids. It looks like an I. That's a your. Something here and something. I don't know. Maybe there's a bigger sign someplace else that actually has it in more detail. Or there's a flyer somewhere. Alright. So I'm guessing if there's notes, it would be somewhere. Hanging on something. I don't see any notes, so let's go further down. There should be one right there. When you lose the will to live, when you lose your hands. Must have been an artist. T-45, huh? No power armor there. Notes, nope. Well, I see why he lost to will to live. He wasn't going to be able to pick up his hammer anymore. Notes, nope. So we'll head to the back here. And then I will check the list and see what I've missed. Why could I not move up that? Yeah, I'll climb to the top of there and then I'll make my way behind. Should have climbed to the top there when I was over there, but it's okay. Yeah, hopefully I don't have annoying things. So, Morgantown, for some reason, made things extremely hard to get to. Matter of fact, what I probably should do is a stream where or show on stream on how you actually get to there. It's because it took me some time to actually find that there are easy jumps to get the stuff. And there's hard jumps to get the stuff. It depends on how much you're willing to do in order to get it. I think there was a note up here for the actual Timmy quest. The worst way to die. I mean, it makes me kind of wonder, like, how did he die like that? What exactly happened at that moment that made him die? This is one of those reasons why I wish I had jumped. Oh, there we go. Because if there's any place they would hang a note, it would be on this. Here. We'll go down. So that person died, that one got... Alright, So let's see if there's a door. There is a door. Is it openable? No. Where were they all heading? Huh. Alright. Let's see if there's anything that I specifically missed. Drop those. Look at this. I found. Yeah, so I found everything. I've already done Cold Case, which is the which is the quest for the Miss Nanny over there. So everything here is received during that. It's what you get in order to help find it. There was the recipe that was there. So apparently Dilbert's, anything Dilbert's is listed as a note and not an actual recipe. That's interesting to know. But a dirty job is the only one that you get outside of it. And apparently I'll end up being back in here when I'm actually doing the tadpole quest, because apparently all this stuff has to be photographed. Alright. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to go eat lunch now. It is 1:18, so it's way past my lunchtime. And nobody likes a grumpy Nathan. So I will be back here probably in about an hour. We'll continue to search around, probably go to those locations over there, which I'm pretty sure I'm missing a lot of stuff from. And I don't know how I'm missing stuff from these buildings over here, but I am. And so, such is life. So, if you have been watching, thank you very much for watching, and I hope you have a good day. Bye.